Hey everybody, and welcome back to Keely's Creations. Today I am here to share with you the finished product of the kit collection Make a Memory Kit. So if you remember last Monday, I shared with you this fun new box that held this set of papers and embellishment, the 4x6 cards. It has some punch outs and it looks like this. This week, you'll get to see how I transformed it into 12, so 6 double page layouts. So if you like what you've seen here, please feel free to give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you enjoy this channel as well. We'd also love to have you join us over at my Keely's Creations Facebook community, where we share lots of artwork and ideas and inspiration. So are you ready? Let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Keely. I am here tonight. Last week I shared with you the kit collection that made 6 double page scrapbook layouts. This week I am here now to share with you what I turned those into, what the completed layouts look like. So last week we went through and we checked out the entire collection. So this is how it came, right? It was in this box, this 12 by 12 kind of pizza-ish style box, the Make a Memory Scrapbook Kit, okay? And it came all shrink wrapped with the 12 by 12 papers. It came with 4 by 6 cards. It came with adhesive, and it came with punch outs and photo mats, as well as an instruction sheet to kind of guide you through. So today I am here to share with you how I Keelyized these layouts. I only added 2 things to these layouts. I take that back. I added 3. I added these, the muted palette dots. So it's in the greens, the blues, the yellows, and the kind of peachy pinks. And I added some cardstock. So I added 6 sheets of white daisy cardstock. So that's going to be some of the base pages. And I added 7 sheets of not cloud cover, Secret C, because I use that as a lot of photo mats and a couple base pages as well. So I'll share with you when we get through. So that was 2. And then the third thing was some glimmer paper that was in Pretty Peacock. That actually has retired, but I had my stash. So you might have it in your stash, or you might have a different color if you really wanted to have some of the glitter and glitz added to your layouts. So here are 12 pages, and that's what the kit calls for, that it can make is 12. You could make more layouts out of what's left. I use every single sticker. There are still a few punch outs that were left and some of the border pieces that were left, but you pretty much use all of the base pages. Okay, so you could add some cardstock and make your own base pages and use some of the other parts. There's 4 by 6 cards left as well. So you could turn those into cards too. So I'm going to share with you, let's start with what I did. So these are actually 2 separate layouts. They consider it one double side or 1 page each, but they're the same colors. So I'm just going to share them together. You could do this as a front and a back. Okay, so like the front of your first 12 and the back of your 12. I'm trying to get these so that they are lined up on the camera here so that hopefully you can see the whole shebang. Okay. So these were actual base pages that were included within the kit. And then there's fun elements. So there's punch outs. Everything is punch outs. There's like 6 sheets of punch outs, and there is a sheet of stickers. And the stickers are all these fun foliage. So the different colors here, everything else is a punch out then. So this is us. Some of these are punch outs. Some aren't punch outs. Some are that just included in there. So it's fun, like some frames. I added some dimensionals behind the bike and behind this fun little element here. And as you can see, I can push this up so that I could stick a picture under there with it. And then the same with my stickers. I always put them on my skin or use talc behind them. So these right here are not sticky, and I can get that picture right behind here. Here is some of that Pretty Peacock that I did use that is retired. One thing here, it's kind of hard to notice, and I'll bring these up so that you can see them, is right behind here. So my photo mats are all in Harbor. Harbor was a close to my heart color. Wow, where'd that come from? Secret C. So it's kind of this dark bluey, teal aqua-y black color. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's this color here. So it kind of looks like a dark navy color almost, but in certain lights it kind of looks black. So my photo mats are backed in that. Some are with 1/8 of an inch around them, and others will be 1/4 inch around them. So this 3 by 3 right here is 1/8 of an inch, but then 1/8 of an inch beyond that is one of those 4 by 6 green cardstock pieces. Okay. Everything else, these were frames, some fun stickers. Then you can see how well where did I put them? How well those muted dots here coordinate. So like the cloud cover, I love these. So I used a couple dots here and then over here. And then on the right page, again, there's tags. There's like 8 different tags to choose from. This banner piece was actually one banner piece, maybe 6 inches long, and I just cut it into sections. If you have seen these, Jennifer Smith was the inspiration for this. So she is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, came over from close to my heart. She is from Canada, and I follow her and absolutely love her artwork. And it was very easy to kind of look at her pages and kind of guesstimate as to what she did. So that's where I got the inspiration for these. It was not a kit. I mean, it was the original kit, but it wasn't, I didn't have any directions that I followed. I just eyeballed things and looked at it. So you have this 4x6 little piece behind here. Again, punch-ups that I added, oh my gosh, adhesive to. Punch, this is up on 3D, this is up on 3D, and so is this flower. And then again, I used the pretty muted dots. So I'm gonna bring each page up so that you can see. I love the wash. It looks like it's been painted on. Okay, so that's layout 1. All right, I absolutely love this kit. I love the colors. It's something different, something that I probably would not have done on my own. So that's layout number 1. Layout number 2. All right, so this one, what we did is used that Secret C as the base page instead of using this paper here as the base page. So I cut a 1/4 inch off of 3 of the sides, and so that they then met in the center here. And I gutted them, so both of these were gutted. And this is the 2-tone cardstock, so you can see the difference. This is the dark side, this is the light side, so this is the true side. I gutted them so that I had extra paper here to be able to use to do my photo mats with. And I still had to add, so I used, I think it was 7 pieces of this, and I had just enough, 7 pieces left in my stash here at home to be able to do that, because we used a lot of that when we were in Delaware making art projects there. So then on the back side, this is Secret C2. This is the light side that I had used out of a separate piece of paper. You can see this thin little strip, 1/8 of an inch of the Glimmer, just adds a little shine and sparkle there. This piece right here is 3/4 of an inch, and it was one solid piece. So it was one of those cut aparts. I cut it in half, in fact. Again, you can see the fun different tags that are included, and some 3 3x3s, 2 2x2s, and 2 4x6s. So it's going to look a little bit different than how the corporate one was shown, but I like the look of it. It's just a little bit more, a little bit added, right? These are all stickers. All this foliage is stickers. A fun thing on this is it's 2 stickers of every foliage piece. So these 2, and then these, but look at here, what? There's 3 of them. That's because this one is full solid and this one is solid. And then I cut this piece off of this one, and I cut this piece off of that one to make it actually 6 pieces. Kind of fun, right? Get more bang for your buck there. Cut them apart a little. I added some dimensionals behind these are the moments and this heart, as well as the camera on this page. And then on these flowers on this side. And then these matted dots are on the page again. They just coordinate perfectly. I love this paper, okay? It's just a fun kind of washed look to it, distressed look to it. All right, so that's layout 2. And, oh, and again, something to know, these right here were the 4x6 cards that are behind that too. And if you notice, you can see I have some 3x3s and the 2x2s, and I have 3x4s left from close to my heart for my photo mats. My 4x6s, I have been long gone. So I need to I cut down some cheap white cardstock that I have that is not Stampin' Up! Or close to my heart. It was just to get rid of it because it's going to get covered by pictures anyway, right? So that was layouts 1 and 2. So now we are on layout 3. And again, did the same thing. Used the Secret C as the base page. And this time I did not gut these because this is 2 separate pieces. This is a paper, and then down here was a paper. And if you wanted to, you totally could. It's just that I wasn't exactly sure how this was going to work out when I was cutting things, and so I didn't want to mess anything up. So you have 2 different patterns going on here. And then again, these were some of those longer strips that are in there that you could cut down into different sizes. some embellishments going on. Again, I'm foam tape under here. If you guys saw a couple of my Facebook lives, and I also did a reel on it, this Memories and this Life were different colors. And now off the top of my head, I don't remember what they were. There was some that were pecan pie. There was one that was a pink one. I think it was, oh, I can't even remember now what colors. And I just took the black marker and I colored over the top of it before I peeled it off the page. And you'd never even know it. It looks like, even when you bring it up close, I can't even tell that I colored it. It looks like that was a black sticker. So remember Memories. Those are stickers. Oh yeah, so one page is also stickers. So one page is stickers of the foliage, and one page is stickers of all the titles. So there's 2 sets of stickers. Then there's fun elements, punch outs of the fruit, so the lemons and the strawberries. And I have, these are all popped up with foam, and the little things is also popped up on this page, as well as these 2 little banner thingy pieces right here. Oh, you guys, you know what? Oh no, I still can pull that one up. I think I took the tape off that one. Normally I remember not to do that. And then having some of the cute little leaves on this page as well. And this one I did stick. Oh, I'm pretty sure I put these on my skin, so it should come up. Yeah, it's coming up. And again, then some of the cute little dots on the sides here. Okay, I love this kit. It's super easy to put together. I cut it all up one afternoon and laid its pieces out, and then I just went back and assembled. And I did it like late, started at like 4 o'clock, and I was done by like 8 o'clock. And that was with cutting it all up, coloring, trying to find more of my Secret C cardstock. So on these, you can see that I had done about 1/4 of an inch as the background versus the 1/8 inch on those. So you could maybe save some if you did an 1/8 of an inch for all of your backgrounds in the Secret C. You might not need the 7 pages like I did. So that's when you can see I went smaller. So these are 1/8 of a page, or 1/8 of an inch around for the photo mats here. So Celebrate, this was a different color. I turned that black just so that, because these were light. This one was a light gray and one was like a light tan, and you definitely would not have noticed those very much on this paper. So I definitely wanted those colored so that popped off and you could see it. So you can see 2 different pattern papers that were used here, the polka dots and the stripes. We cut those down. So those were 12 by 12s, cut them down. These, the diamonds were cut down. These were from like the strips of paper, as well as the little polka dots. Those were strips of paper, and then an eighth of an inch on each of the peacock pieces there. We have a 4x6 that was a card that's back behind here. Punch out of a cute little typewriter and the flowers. So the typewriter, this image and these flowers are popped up. This flower here is down, and then you have some of the sticker foliage going on. And then, so you can see here, this was a pop out, and I only have adhesive holding it down in this corner. This the love sticker, and then the flower was popped up. And again, 1/8 of an inch around. So you have a 4x6, you have 2 4x4s, you have 2 3x4 horizontal, and a 3x3. And this piece back here, so you have 1/8 of an inch on this the paper, the cardstock, and then this was part of a frame. It was either the inside or it was its own frame. I'm not remembering quite. I just did these last Monday too. It was right before my expo. I wanted to make sure I got these layouts done to be able to share with the people that came to the expo. Okay, so that's layout number 4. Layout number 5. Ooh, you can see I used some Glimmer paper. So this is a 1/4 inch of the Glimmer, where I'd been using about 1/8 of an inch everywhere else. This is using the white Willow cardstock as the base. This piece of paper was cut in half, 6x6, and it's kind of fun to see because then you have your arrows pointing up. And then this piece was also cut down as well, and I'd have to do measurements if you wanted specifics, but it looks like it's 1 inch off of the sides and then cut at maybe 5 inches. Then this was a frame here, because that's pattern paper. That's that paper behind here. And then you have a couple tags that are flat, and I always leave, when I'm journaling, that to be a flat, whether it's a sticker or a punch out. I always leave those flat because it's hard to journal on dimensionals. And then this flower is popped, and this heart and this flower is popped as well. So these are stickers. This foliage here is stickers, and then hello is a sticker, and then I added these cute little dots. The paper that is back behind these is pattern. It is I'll show you on this layout over here. It was from the other half of this piece here. Actually, you got two pieces of this because we used this on the 6th layout, and then there is a second page. So that was cut out of those. On this page again, you have a cute little yellow frame and a cream frame. So the inside of that frame is what was used on that last page to do the backing of that photo. And then you have some sticker elements here, and the fun was a sticker. And then I don't have that tacked down, so that can slide your picture underneath that. And then this big flower was a punch out, and I have that up on dimensionals, as well as added some of the little dots on here and in the center of flowers. I like to put them on the inside or in the center of the flower just to add a little dimension to it. So this is the very first time that Stampin' Up! Has done one of these kits. So the kit collections that come in the brown boxes that come out at least 2 of them per month, if not a 3rd per month now. I loved it. It's definitely an easy kit for a beginner, and it's a fun kit to put together even as somebody who's been scrapbooking for, you know, many years. I loved it. It was fun. And I like to make it a little bit different, right? It was a little bit too plain for me, and it was fun to be able to cut some of the papers up, and a little nerve-wracking too, right? But especially with eyeballing it, but it was pretty simple cuts. Today was one of those stickers that I turned the color into black. Again, using foliage as these are stickers on both sides over here. You got punch outs that were then layered on top of everything. The flowers and the top of the globe are popped up, but the rest of this is laid flat. And then Collect Memories is also popped up, as well as this little bugger here. So this was a solid piece of paper. There was 2 of them. It was cut so that I had photo mats for one, and then I had papers for this side. And then here's some of that stripes and some of those dots that you saw on other layouts that had been done. You're going to have 2 vertical 4x6s on this page. This page is fun because this page used a 4x6 and a 4x6 card that were on here. This was one of the punch outs as well, so that I can't remember if I had to cut that to make that fit or if it was that long. I'm not remembering. And then a heart that I popped up with foam tape. You can still get the picture underneath there. Added a heart here. So this is a sticker, this piece right here, this journaling spot, that was then added onto one of the 4x6's cards that's in there that I cut down and then layered on top of that cardstock. And then added the little matted dots to it. So that is that is layout number 6. That's the final layout of the 12 or of the 6 double page. So I'd love to hear down below which one was your favorite. They were all fun to make. I love all these different colors, these more muted matted colors, and especially with those matted dots. They were perfect for this set of layouts. So that is an add-on if you want that, along with needing, what did I say, 6 pieces of white willow. White daisy was close to my heart. White willow is Stampin' Up. And then I used 7 of the Secret Sea. So comment down below. Let me know which was your favorite. And if you are interested in this kit, it is, guys, I'm sorry, I don't remember what the price is. With shipping and tax, to me, it's about $42.50. So I want to say it's around like the $38 mark otherwise to do the 6 double page layouts, and then adding on those fun muted matte dots. Okay, loved them. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you again next Monday. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting. Love ya. Thanks for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed my scrapbooking video. If so, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I look forward to sharing new creations with you next week. To keep the crafting fun going, check out my prior scrapbooking videos. I appreciate your support. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting!